Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are in the world. Welcome to Kingdom Fundraisers Live. It's Friday, the 19th of September. I'm telling you, time is moving right along. But I'm here with you, and I'm so glad to have you join me today. I'm looking forward to our conversation as we get ready to close out the year. We're talking today about preparing now for Giving Tuesday and year-end fundraising. You know, we're closing out this year. We're in the middle of September, October, November, December is not. It's right there. 90 days plus in the year left. Oh, it's a fast year, wasn't it? And so I just wanted to give that, I want to kind of give you all, why wait till November and December to start preparing for our fundraising campaign when now is the time to get started? So I have some tools for you today. I'm going to make sure that you get hold of them. I'm praying that when Brother Mark comes on, he'll post our website. If not, you all should know how to get those things by now. But in the meantime, I'll make sure at the end of the podcast, you know where to go, what to do, and how to get it, so that we know that you have the tools to properly prepare for fundraising for the end of your year. Before I get too started, Brother Mark is here. I see him coming on now while he's getting set up for me with the topic and everything. I want to do something today. I've joined a prayer team with called the War Room, and I joined this prayer team with a group of people that are part from the church that I'm in, and you all know how I am about prayer. And Sister Dr. Francis Hernandez, I'm looking for it. All of a sudden, I had it on my page, but you know how that goes when you're looking for something that's no longer there. She had posted about our prayer vigil for tonight at 7 p.m. In the War Room, 7 tonight, last night, and tonight at 7 p.m. So hopefully you can be a part of that. And my prayer time is from 9 to 10 a.m. because you all know at 9 I do a prayer time anyway. So it was open, and I said, well, I'll take this 9 to 10 because that's my prayer hour, primarily because I have people all over the country and all over the world who pray with me. So I've taken that 9 o'clock time to be specific in prayer about so many things that we are all standing on one accord with. And so I did find it. And so we're asking all prayer warriors to give a short meditation and focus on prayer vigil. That's at 7 p.m. tonight in the prayer room online. If you want more connections with that, DM me and I'll connect you to Dr. Francine Hernandez and her team as they pray for our country, our nation, our world, and our people, our young people too, specifically. So I just wanted to give that shout out to Dr. Hernandez and her team in the prayer room, the War Room, and what they're doing. So I never cease to pray. You know me, when it comes to wanting to pray, I'm going to talk about prayer because I know prayer changes things. You know I am. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm in prayer. So let me see who's on right now. Brother Mark, hello, brother. Let me find out. There you go. Good morning. A blessed day every day here today. TGIFF. Renard, Pastor. What is that? Renard, Pastor? Okay. Maybe that, you know, amen. I love it. TGIFF. Thank God it's Faith Friday. And blessed day to each and every one of you. His day is almost over, and actually his new day is beginning from where he is. Listen, I talked about this preparing now for Giving Tuesday. And the year-end fundraising, because I don't know about you all, there are organizations I've got a list of 10 that I'm using for WePeat Inc. and for the Macedonia CDC JTEP program. And if any of you all want to partner with me on these fundraising organizations, they're in your cities just like they're in mine, and how we can target them and contact them for Giving Tuesday fundraising. Giving Tuesday is December the 2nd. And now is the time to prepare to make sure all of your ducks are in a row for fundraising on that day. And you don't wait till that day to fundraise. You want to get everything into people's hand, your checklist, all of those things. You want to have that ready by October so you can begin your campaign in November. And on December the 2nd, people can start dropping money in your account. Come on, somebody. So if you're not ready, then you need to DM me, connect with me right here at WePete Inc. All right. Connect to me on one of my social media pages, connect with me. And then when you get to WePete Inc., go to my discovery section, connect a conference call with me. Let's meet. Let's talk about what does it take to get you started and ready for your Giving Tuesday campaign. I'm going to do a little bit about that today. And the checklist that I'm going to talk about today, you'll be able to find it on the bookstore. Mark, and it's a one sheet. It'll be easy for him to duplicate and prepare for you all. Where you can go to my webpage and you can go to the bookstore or to the webpage and request that Giving Tuesday checklist so that you can start your own campaign right now. Hello. And if it becomes if it's something you want help with, you need help with, then you want to make sure you connect with me so we can show you and help you prepare now for your Giving Tuesday and your year-end fundraising campaign, again, which is when? December the 2nd of this year. So connect with me to get more information on that. All right. So that's what I really want to help with you all with today. I want to talk to you all about that for a few moments today so that I can show you really, not just Willie, but really what it takes to get your fundraising campaign off the ground. So I hope you all are willing to join with me. Are you tired of feeling like, are you tired of feeling, financially stressed or, holding back, that financial stress holding back your nonprofit or your ministry? Well, truth, believe it or not, you really don't have to choose. That's what we're going to talk about today is how to get you ready. And not ready, and get you ready now, but not later for this year-end campaign, okay? We want to help you have a consistent cash flow, all right? We want you to have more peace and less pressure at your nonprofit or in your ministry. And that's why we want to talk about that today. I'm going to be doing that for the next few weeks and also getting you ready. I announced it last week, and I apologize. I said October 2nd through the 4th. The 4th, we have an event already that I have to be a part of. So that 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, Wednesday, 8th, 9th, Thursday, 10th, Friday, and 11th is the special day for the VIPs and really, that's a good time to make sure we wrap up everything you need for your Giving Tuesday. That is the Fundraising Made Simple webinar, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12 noon. For 1 hour. For those of you all who join the VIP session, you'll get an extra bonus time. But on Saturday, we really lock in and we're going to help you from 11 to 1 p.m. that Saturday, 11 to 12:30 is 1 o'clock on the 11th. We're going to lock in ways to help you get your vision off of paper onto the pavement, help you go from startup to sustainability, and help you have a consistent cash flow. If that's something you're interested in, DM me, connect to me on my webpage. I'm not going to be responding a lot now on my Facebook page. You can do it for now. But to register for that, you're going to have to go to the webpage, wepeting.com, and you're going to have to go there to register for this webinar, Fundraising Made Simple webinar. And I'm telling you, I have a secret sauce that I'm going to give on that Wednesday, the first day. I'm going to talk about fundraising, make simple tips on the second day. And on the third day, I'm going to give you some tools that's really going to help you launch that vision and ministry. When we're talking about launching your vision, I'm not just talking about, your 5-year plan. I was with a client today at 11 o'clock. We're talking a several-year plan. I was with a team on Monday. We're talking several-year plan. But maybe you just have a plan or don't have a plan for your year-end fundraising. Well, that's a good time to come together so we can help map out your plan for year-end fundraising. And so that you can bring in $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 for the end of your year. Some people raise a whole lot more than that. It's up to you, but every penny counts. And if your ministry is like mine, if your business is like mine, I want a consistent cash flow. Don't you? That's what we're going to be dealing with. So let me ask you a question. Why year-end fundraising should start now? Well, it takes time for you to get things together. Listen, most giving happens in October and December, October through December. Believe it or not, budgets, they do their budgets at the beginning of the year. They start doing their outpour and their outlay of what they've been planning all year long. But many businesses and organizations, for-profit businesses, foundations, organizations, and banks and hospital foundations, corporate organizations, when they get toward the end of the year, there's sometimes a surplus, excess of money that they don't want to pay taxes on. And they give those dollars to organizations who have their ducks in a row, if I can use that term loosely. They give money to organizations, but many organizations reach out to them. And that's why we focus on right now Giving Tuesday. Listen, start early. And it's and what we work with you on is a 3-phase plan. In October, we start working with awareness. So that's why I'm trying to get you all to connect with me now. Because in October, we start preparing the awareness, what the letters look like. What do you do? Who do you go to? How do you do it? Then November, we start the engagement. We start putting all the things we worked on in October, we start putting it together in November. Why? Because December 2nd is activation day. That's the day you want to be on, you and your team to either be on the phone calling people or whatever your fundraising campaign is that day. If you have an office and you have a team in your office, that ought to be a day that everybody ought to get. That's the day you get your pizzas and your subs and all of those things, and you guys get together and y'all start digging in and making that December 2nd a year-end closeout fundraising day. Come on, somebody. Huh? Use micro goals and real stories to get these things done. Build your campaign team and get your assets together now. Corporate giving, business giving, September and October are peak decision months for charitable giving. They're already having conversations. Many of these organizations have already done something to make contact with somebody. They're already making decisions. Corporations are already talking about what they're going to do with their money. Huh? There it is. There it is. Register for fund. There it is, Mark. Thank you. Register for that webinar. I appreciate it. I'm a little behind. Most giving happens in October through December. And these organizations are already planning right now. And that's why it's important for us to do this 3-phase plan. In October, awareness. November, engagement. And December, activation. That's what we want to help you with through Repeat Inc. We can help you get there, And many of you all can do it on your own. So be it. God bless you. I pray that the tools I'm giving you today is something that you can use on your own to get off the ground. September and October, as I said, is peak decision months for charitable giving. Now is a good time to offer visibility and impact through your sponsorships. Now is a good time to build a relationship with people who already turned you down and may have some extra, giving. Every year, there were several organizations in Youngstown, Ohio, when we were doing the nonprofit in Youngstown. And we had built such a long relationship with many of the organizations, many of the funders or foundations. They would call us and tell us they had extra money. What could you do with $1,000? What could you do with $2,000? And there was one organization would give us $5,000 at the end of every year. Come on, somebody. What would you do with? What can you do with that? What would you do if you had an extra $5,000 to $10,000 in your nonprofit? And guess what? Most of that money is non-restrictive. Sometimes they'll ask you what will you do with it. If you have a program that you need extra help with, then speak that program and allow them to give you the extra money you need for that program. Maybe you're trying to help some children or some families for Thanksgiving or for Christmas. Ask for that money so that you don't have to go in your organization funds. Get extra money to do some of those things and make it clear. Y'all know I said every week, write the vision, make it plain so that they that read it can follow it. They can run with it. And so offer visibility and impact through sponsorships. Give them something to sponsor that will make them look good at the end of the year. So if you have a program that you're working on that a funder can build on and they can put it in there, that checklist and say, look what we did at the end of the year. And if it's good, they may want to give you more money if it's really impacting the community based on their mission. Now, if it's a foundation, they have a mission in their nonprofit or in their fundraising efforts that they want to fund. If all forgive me, there's something in my eye. Most foundations and businesses that have a community component to their organization, they have a vision of specific things they want to give to. And if your mission matches their vision, guess what? They're more likely to fund you. And even if you start at the end of the year with an organization that's never funded you before, and they give you $1,000 this year, $500 this year, it could be $5,000 next year. So you need to be clear, huh? Use a one-page pitch with a clear ask, benefits, and an easy way to give. They don't need to be looking on, well, what do I need to do? How do I give? You need to have it on your webpage, your donate page, or your Stripe account so that they can give to your organization. And they need to know they can go to www.wepeatinc.com. And when they get there, they can go to this specific page and they can do their corporate giving right there. Make it easy for them to give. Write it clearly so they know what they're giving to. Make your ask specific to what you want them to give to. Don't just say, well, will you help us with $100,000? No, tell them what it's for. Youth programming. You're feeding 200 people for the holiday season. You're buying gifts for children who are less fortunate. An angel tree ministry. You need help with staffing and you want to give a banquet or a dinner for the angel tree ministry during the Christmas season, that holiday season. And so you're having specific days. It's what we used to do that every year, an angel tree. And we would give gifts, but we had a program that would each one reach one, because many of the children, for example, there may be 5 children in the house and 2 of the children have a parent in jail. Well, what about the other 3? So we partnered with Youngstown State University, and every year they collected the gifts for us to give to the other children. Come on, somebody. That's a big benefit. It was a blessing to us. Then we can ask other organizations and banks. We would ask the bank that we funded, we gave our money to every year to give us $400 or $500 for what? To provide the food. So when the people came to get their gifts, we had some outreach for them. We had some things that they could do. We had different ministries there sometime where they can go and they can walk around and meet other ministry partners. Guess what? All of that made a difference in the community. And we would invite the bank to come and be a part of, set up a booth. We would invite the university. Matter of fact, a lot of the times, one of the teams from the university would send some of either the girls basketball team, baseball team, one of them would come. We even had the tennis team come, and they would sit and they would meet people. Things like that make an impact to the organizations that's funding you, that's giving you money, huh? Hey, Brother Mark, my man, my brother, are you getting this, Mark? I know you're set up for this. Everybody, my friend, we partnered together a few years ago to set up to start Mark's Hand Record. He is doing excellent. He has an organization called the PACE Foundation, and I'm praying that some of this information will help you with the PACE Foundation to get this money at the end of the year. Yes, sir. Amen. Love you, man, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And I'm praying with you every day. Let me get back to this. All right. Use a one-page pitch. Make it clear. Make your ask specific. Tell the organization what the benefit is, both to you, but give a benefit to them. And then make it easy for them to give. A donate section in your webpage, or whatever you use, that button that they can go to, that they can give without making it hard, or where they send their corporate giving checks to. And be sure that if it's a corporate giving check, that you want to make sure there's a deadline. Tell them we're doing everything on by December 2nd. That's our Giving Tuesday day. Could you please make sure that it's in that day? Because what you want to do is you want to report how much money you raised on Giving Tuesday. Guess what? That goes on your webpage. That goes on your emails or your social media pages. You're telling everybody, look what we did on Giving Tuesday. This year, our Giving Tuesday goal is $10,000. What's your Giving Tuesday goal? Okay, set a goal and then tell people what you did a week or so after you tallied everything. Your team has gotten together and you guys did all your tally. Now post it. Maybe take some pictures of some of those things, okay? You want to make sure you're doing that so people can see what you're doing. Post it on social media. Send it out in letters. Tell everybody who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it, what the benefit is for them as well as who you're serving. Don't just fundraise just so you can put money in the bank. Have a purpose for your fundraising goal. I promise you, it will work. It may not give you, if you got a $10,000 goal and you only get $2,000 this year, it's still $2,000 more than you had last week. So don't belittle. The Bible said don't, despise small beginnings. If you've never had a Giving Tuesday campaign, I'm talking to all of you all out there. Some of you all will be watching it later on because I know you're out west. I've got some team people out west in Seattle, in LA area, in Phoenix. I know y'all going to watch it later on. I'm talking to you too. These campaigns work. It doesn't matter how big or how small your organization is. Giving Tuesday is a powerful time to fundraise for your organization. Okay? And remember, corporations, make a list. Start today writing down names of all of the different businesses and organizations you patronize. And especially those that know you by name. I love it. I go to my doctor's office. Ella and I go to the doctor. They know me by name. But guess what? They're getting a Giving Tuesday fundraising letter from me. When I go back in 2 weeks, I got to be back in 2 weeks, I believe it is. I go back again for my 90-day check in November. Whichever one of them, they're getting a letter. They know me by name. I want them to give to my nonprofit. I want your people to give to your nonprofit. All right. So let me spend a minute on this. I only got a few minutes left. Fourth thing I want you to remember, I mentioned number one, what we talked about, why year-end fundraising and why we should start now, because Giving Tuesday is December 2nd and it comes quick. Most giving happens in October and through December, and we don't need to wait till Thanksgiving week to start. Number two, Giving Tuesday campaign tips. Start early, and we use a 3-phase plan. In October, we do our awareness. Who are we going to target? November, we engage. And in December, we activate. We use micro goals, nothing major, small goals, but we use real stories. We use real opportunities. We use real life application. And we build the campaign, build your campaign team and put your assets together. Number three, corporate business giving. Most businesses are already planning September, October. So that's why we need to be preparing now, because those corporations, they're already in place. They already got people that they already know who they're going to give to. And as I said in Youngstown, we had organizations by October, November was already asking us, we've got some excess from our budget, can you use? Because they don't want to pay taxes on that money. So they would rather give it to a nonprofit. Why not yours? Put a one-page pitch together that has a clear ask, benefits, and ways to give. And number four for today is, how do you make that ask? I'm glad you asked. Email letters plus phone call follow-up is the best combo that I know. Use your email or direct letters, postcards, direct mail, email, plus a phone call follow-up. Did you get it? You haven't received it yet? Please take a look at it. Join us in our fundraising effort for December 22nd. Would you partner with us today? Make the ask. Don't be bashful. Make the ask. And then prepare short meetings with them on Zoom to invite them to be a part of it. Include them in it. And if you're going to do an event, if you got people you're trying to sponsor, or Thanksgiving Day dinner, or Christmas child giveaway, invite them to be a part of that. And don't forget to say thank you. Even if they say we can't do it this year, we'll do it next year, make sure you say thank you. Please don't forget us next year. Put us on your mail list, and whatever you're doing in your business, include us. We love to be a part of what you do. And so, for those of you all who want more information on this, download the free checklist. You'll be able to get it on my website, wepeatinc.com. You can be able to register. Don't forget to register for Fundraising Made Simple webinar. That's October 8th through the 10th. And the VIP, they have some extra time after each day. And Saturday is the day just for you. And then don't forget to DM me on Facebook or email me to request your support for Giving Tuesday and your year-end campaign. Let me know how I can help you build your ministry and your business in the best way possible. Let me give you a word from the Lord to close this out. Luke 14:28, it says it like this. For which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost? So let me say this. Faith doesn't cancel preparation. So we need to plan, let's partner, and let's raise what you need to fund your life and to fund your ministry. I appreciate you today. I really do. Take advantage of these steps that I gave you today. Take advantage of them, because they will make a difference. God bless you. Thanks for joining me. Pray that something was said that will help you to get your vision off paper onto the pavement, to get you from startup to sustainability, and to help you have a consistent cash flow. I'm Pastor Willie. I'm out.